Now let's go deal with the herb woman situation. I can go spy on the bowers in the evening.
Apples, melons, prunes. Wait till I go down.
God save. How may I help you, good knight?
I've come from the priest. They're saying you incited some women to witchcraft.
Me? Witchcraft? That's nothing but idle chatter.
You'd be wise to give me a straight answer. I mean you no harm.
As long as it's the truth you speak. Very well. I'll tell you everything. I've done a very foolish thing. It's preying on my mind so much I can't sleep a wink.
But I'm supposed to believe an old witch has pangs of conscience.
Laugh if you like, but it's not a word of a lie. You probably know I sell various magic lotions and potions alongside my herbs. Well, there's one I wish I hadn't sold. You see, Vera, Zlata, and Kuta from Uzhitz wanted a magic ointment from me. I kept refusing them, but in the end I let them talk me into it.
What kind of ointment was it?
One that will show you a world no one else can see. A place of wonder and terror. The flowers might start talking to you, or the earth could swallow you up. I don't know if it's the work of the devil or of God himself, but the ointment has that power. But it could poison any person who doesn't know how to use it right.
So all this talk of witches anointing themselves and then flying to their sabbaths on broomsticks.
The ointment could make a person see such things. But it was stupid of me letting those foolish women get their hands on it. They could poison themselves or fall off a cliff while they're lost in a dream.
Will you give me the ointment recipe?
It contains belladonna and the herb Paris, both quite poisonous plants. That ought to make you think twice about dabbling with it.
So why did you give them the ointment at all?
Because I'm soft-hearted. You see, one of those women, Vera, lost her whole family in Skalitz. And Zlata's husband was killed. And the youngest of them, Kuta, miscarried with the horror of it all. They said they wanted to use the ointment to speak with the dead and ask them to put a word in with the Lord.
Yeah. I understand how they feel. But I reckon it'll get them nowhere but the ducking stool and the stake.
Judge not, lest ye be judged. I didn't want to give them the ointment, but they offered me a pile of groschen. So I thought how desperate they must be, and I heard their plea.
Their plea or the clink of their coin? And why are you so worried about them all of a sudden? What changed your mind?
I'm losing sleep over it. Firstly, those women don't know what they're doing. And secondly, folk might see it as witchcraft. And do you know what they do to witches?
They burn them alive.
That they do. So don't be surprised I'm worried.
It didn't bother you before, though. What did they want the ointment for?
Each one of them lost a loved one recently, and it's grieving them. They wanted to talk with the dead.
I've heard enough.
If you've heard enough, you must understand why I need your help. Find out from those women what they intend, and watch over them to keep them safe.
Very well. But only because the priest himself asked me to.
Thank you 1,000-fold. I'll go to the Reverend myself and explain. You take care of those women. Take care. Goodbye.
Had enough?
Yeah, you got me. For the love of God, I only stole a piece of bread. I was starving.
No excuses. Hand it over.
Here.
You got the thrashing you deserved. I hope you've learned your lesson.
I'll amend my life. From the very foundations, believe me.
You really let him go? Just like that? And did you get the loot back?
I did. I have it here.
Thank you. That thieving magpie. You can't trust anyone these days. And just so you know, I'm no pinch purse.
Thanks.
Okay, and now I need to somehow find those 3 women.
Brave enough to try horseradish, hotter than a burning torch. Come now. Garlic, beetroot, asparagus.
Did I tell you about my wife's lace making?
No, I didn't know she did that.
She only started not long ago. Always making
God save you.
Good luck, then. What's going on now?
Well, what the hell was that?
All this constant fear that some cutthroat will jump me out of nowhere. I know what you mean. God is testing us. But their lordships are doing something about it, aren't they? They wiped out a whole encampment of those marauders in Pribyslavitz after all. For all the good it did, another lot attacked Merhoyed. It's bad enough unwary travellers being attacked on the roads, but they have the gall to attack a whole village. Is that so? Lord above, I haven't heard about that. Would you credit it? The very moment the soldiers were dealing with that lot in Pribyslavitz, another bunch was attacking Merhoyed. Christ almighty! What did they do to them? They could have fared worse. It seems they held them off, though quite a few have gone to St. Peter. Sweet Mother of God, I must find out if anything happened to Francis.
Everyone believed him, though, until you put him in his place.
Even you?
Well, look, you're not a stupid, and I'm not the brightest star in the sky.
That's a clever way of putting it. Will you come tomorrow? I have a new song from the peddler. We can give it a go.
I'll be there. Who's there? Well, I
That
never.
sounded like...
Hey, who's there?
Show yourself. Who is it? It came from over here.
Aye. Aye. Who's there? What's that?
Show yourself! What in a...
I heard something about a magic ointment that you got from the herb woman.
You heard that where? And what business is it of yours?
The herb woman sent me.
Gertrude? What does she want? Haven't we paid her enough?
That's not the point. The ointment's dangerous, and the herb woman doesn't want you getting up to anything foolish.
Thanks for the concern. But we're grown women. We're old enough to make our own choices. And what we do in the woods at night is no one's business but ours.
Haven't you heard? He's courting some wench on the side.
What, Vashek? You must be pulling my pizzle. There isn't a woman round here would look twice at that horny old goat. Oh, except in that vixen of his.
No, but she's not from around here. She don't live in the village. Maybe up at the mill or with the charcoal burners.
Christ, no good will come of that. Bringing strange women into the village from God knows where.
My very words. The neighbors are missing 2 hens already.
Could have been a weasel.
Or that weasel of a woman. Who knows what she's like? For all anyone knows, she might be some wild woman of the woods.
Ha! Not likely. We've already got all the wild woodland women at home ourselves. Oh, excepting Vashek. He's got a she-dragon.
What's going on there? What's that? What are you doing here? Are you after something?
What's that?
I've heard something about a magical ointment.
Really? I'd like to know where from. And what concern is it of yours, anyway?
Hey!
The herb woman sent me.
Gertrude? What does she want? More money?
It's not about the money. She's concerned about your health.
She said that? But I can't believe it's all that serious. If she's really worried, tell her to come with us to the crossroads at night. But not a word to anyone else.
So now I've got to wait until the evening. And I guess I will go to the Bowers tomorrow.
Talking utter nonsense.
Everyone believed him, though, until you put him in his place.
It seems I will be spending a lot of time here actually. I should pay for the room for a few nights.
Greetings, good night. How may I serve you?
Is there somewhere I could sleep here?
All right. For how long?
How about if I pay you for several nights?
No problem, but you pay in advance.
That's quite a lot. Can we discuss the price?
agree?
That's not enough. You're like it here. Like sleeping on a cloud, it is. See you later.
And let's kill the time until the evening with dice.
Greetings, good knight. How may I serve you?
You up for a throw or two?
Here, just as you ordered.
May the Lord serve you. I can't wait to see how you throw. We'll see. That's it. This'll be the one. God's holy hat! About time I went my way. We'll see. No point in pushing it.
Well, it'll be tidy for a little while at least.
This'll be the one. That's all. How in the name of all that's holy?
There. Satisfied?
And now I've got to track those 3 women at the crossroads. Their meeting site.
As you wish.
We're all here. We can set off.
Is it far?
Not at all. But we should put the ointment on now. It takes a while to start working.
Where exactly do you put it on?
Well, there. You know?
I feel shy.
So playing games with the devil is alright, but dabbing some ointment on your cunny is going too far?
Aye, well... Don't peek for a bit. I'm not sure.
Don't worry. Plenty of women have tried it before us.
What if it does work? What if he does appear?
But that's what we want, isn't it? Let's go.
What do you want?
I'm here to keep an eye on you.
We don't need anyone looking after us. Who sent you anyway?
Gertrude, the herb woman, sent me.
Is she really that worried about us? Why didn't she come herself?
She's old, and running around at night in the woods isn't good for her health. So she sent me to watch over you.
Oh dear. If you can swear you'll keep your mouth shut, then come with us. But you'll have to act like you're not there. And don't you dare make a sound.
You have my word on it.
Stay out of things. Just watch at a distance. If Gertrude is worrying we might get poisoned, you'll be at hand to help.
Fair enough. You won't even notice I'm here.
I hear someone coming. Who's there? Is it you, Kuta?
No, I'm still over here.
What's going on here?
Welcome, Prince of Darkness. And make yourself at home.
What would you like us to do? We will fulfill your every wish if you fulfill ours.
Prince of Darkness? What in God's name are you babbling about?
Why are you testing us?
Testing you? Jesus Christ, what have you been smearing on yourselves?
A magic ointment from the herb woman? We are ready to pleasure you, Lord. In return, all we ask is that you rid us of the humans. And if you won't rid us of them, then help us get away from here. Give us riches, so we can start a new life in the city.
I won't be fulfilling any of your wishes.
Oh. What must we do to please you, O Lord?
In return, you'll have to... Shit. I feel very weird.
Oh, that ointment. You smeared the ointment on me.
Fear not, my lord. Nothing will happen to you. It's all part of the ceremony.
Oh, shit. What the fuck? What did you do to me?
Are you quite well after your long journey?
Huh? Long journey? What?
From the gates of hell to here. When will you take care of the humans? And why don't you have horns and hooves and a goat's tail, like the priest said?
How come you're a talking mare?
What mare? Does your sight deceive you? I'm Vera, and I turn many a young man's head in Uzhitz.
Actually, I wanted something else.
What's that, O Lord?
Will you serve me and do all I tell you to?
Oh yes, our Lord of Hellfire. We'll do whatever you want. Just rid us of those wretched humans. Which one will you take first?
Me! Take me!
No, me!
And what about the other one? Why doesn't she speak up?
Kuta, you chicken! Speak up!
I want you, Mare. Vera.
I knew it! Come on, come closer to me.
That was tough. Oh, but I'm all dizzy again.
What is wrong with you? Is something going to come of it or not?
I need to sleep.
Bugger sleep! What was that? What is it? Someone coming!
What?
You'll get what for.
Ow. Allez, tu perdele.
Jesus Christ!
Fuck happened here? Shit!
Oh my god. These were no demons, just flesh and blood woodcutters.
I'll never be able to explain this to anyone. That fucking ointment. Damn that old hag. Now what?
I should investigate this sign.
Hey, chi on? Ni csak, mi buddit elő.
Istenem, vigyázz! Hide on, boy.
Hey! Rossz helyen vagy, rossz időben! Ez betalál! Mi folyik ott?
Nicsak. Mi bújt itt elő? Vigyázz! Itt az ellenség!
Hé, ki van ott?
sits down and gets on with it. And she's quite deft at it by now.
Not surprised.
I found out more about the Ujit's witchcraft.
Pray, do tell.
The women have got hold of some magic lotion from the herbalman, and they're using it to summon the devil.
For the love of heaven.
I followed them to where they held their Sabbath. They summoned the devil, danced around a fire.
Oh my god, what else?
The women were completely out of their minds from that ointment. Then some woodcutters stormed in. They wanted to put a stop to the witch's Sabbath.
Good god. And what happened?
I had to kill the woodcutters to save those women from them.
For Christ's sake! How could you? Such needless slaughter! Those men meant well. Was there no other way to stop the bloodshed?
The woodcutters were beside themselves with rage, baying for the women's blood. There was no reasoning with them.
There must have been another way.
I did everything I could.
The good Lord observes your deeds. Pray for the souls of those unfortunate Christians. Pray, because you have blood on your hands. At least you see where dancing with the devil can take you. Pray for their loved ones and for your soul and mine, because we share the blame. And now please, go. Leave me alone to pray. Goodbye.
God be with you.
Mushrooms, apples, carrots, cabbage.